Hey guys, KRXF here with another review. This time I'll be reviewing the deluxe Yokai Watch type Zeroshiki from Yokai Watch. This is the second version of the Yokai Watch, introduced in Yokai Watch 2 and midway through the first season. So, like the original Yokai Watch, this set includes three things: the watch itself and two yokai medals. So let's get started. Starting off with the watch itself, you'll see that it looks quite a bit different from the original Yokai Watch. Right off the bat, you can see that it's quite a bit more colorful, with a metallic blue, gold, and metallic red color scheme, as opposed to the pearl white of the original. It also has a very different style to it, being more based on older kind of watch, whereas the original Yokai Watch is more like a sleek modern watch. If we compare the two, and see that while they use the same straps, just in a different color, as well as the same sticker on the inside, with a little bit of a difference in terms of the watch hands, you see that the rest is very much changed, with the original Yokai Watch having the flip-up yokai lens, and the type Zeroshiki having a rotating gold bezel. Additionally, the yokai searchlight is now a lot more prominent, as activated by a lever on the side rather than the same button that flips up the yokai lens. You'll also see numbers 0, 1, and 2, which is basically markers for activating the summoning mode, as well as the on and off switch down here. If I come on it there, it'll include button cell batteries, and the speaker down here. Like with the original, it will fit onto adult wrists, as well as child wrists, thanks to the considered amount of loops for the strap. Just like so, and they are made out of that nice soft rubber, so even adult collectors can wear it. In addition, the included yokai medals are the Jibanyan medal Nyoe and the Matenshi medal. The first thing you'll notice about these is that these are a different color than the original kind of yokai medals, these being a clear green frame rather than a silver. These are Z medals, one of two types of yokai medal Zero. These are a new type of yokai medal that are compatible with the Yokai Watch Zeroshiki, but not with the original one. And the way to tell what type a yokai medal is they are a yokai medal Zero if it has this little symbol here. The Jibanyan medal Nyoe is one of three new Z medals for Jibanyan, the other two being included with the two versions of Yokai Watch 2. And Matenshi is an Usurakage tribe yokai, who is an impatient yokai whose name means both fallen angel and tired of waiting, and if he possesses you, he'll make you tired of waiting if you're in a line. Now, the Yokai Watch Zeroshiki can actually read two different types of medals that both fall under the Zero category. There are the Z medals, which have this clear green frame, as well as Koten or classic medals that are based on the classic yokai, such as the Kappa. For these ones, they have a solid red frame, and also have a more squared off design to them, as well as different arrows for indicating which way to insert the medal, and a raised symbol for the tribe as opposed to an indented one. You'll also see that the backs are different, with the Z melds having the same kind of backing as the original kind of yokai melds, and the classic melds having two kanji, one on each side. So next, we'll test out the yokai medals. To start off, we're going to need to switch on the watch. Just switching the watch from the off to on position. Now, unlike the original yokai watch, which was basically a one-step process for summoning, just inserting the medal, the yokai watch Zeroshiki has a three-step process. First step is to insert the medal. You'll get that sound. Then, switch it over to the one position. Then switch over to the two position. And then, you can press the lever to have that yokai repeat its name. And you can remove the medal when you're done. Now, this also means that there are different stages you can do it. You can have it start straight on the standby by swinging over to the one, then inserting the medal. Or have it go directly to the summoning with the two position. And you'll notice that for the summoning songs, they're basically lyricless versions of the ones from the original yokai watch. So then we have Matenshi. Additionally, there's also the yokai searchlight mode, which is activated by lifting and holding the lever. Now, unlike the original yokai watch, which used a black light for its searchlight, the yokai watch Zeroshiki just uses a bright blue LED. As that it doesn't include anything that can be specifically shown with a black light, so this side there wasn't a need for one. I'm just going to cut here to show you it in the dark. As you can see, the searchlight on the yokai watch Zeroshiki is a lot brighter than on the original one. And for those wondering why I'm just referring to it as the yokai watch Zeroshiki, that's because it's how it's referred to in the show. And a bit of an oversight was that the yokai watch type Zeroshiki is a little bit redundant, as Zeroshiki basically means type 0. So saying type Zeroshiki is basically saying type 0. Next, I'll demonstrate the other tribe songs you can get from the yokai watch Zeroshiki. Isamashi, Zeroshiki. Goketsu. Poka Poka. Bukimi. Nyoraron. And a new tribe of yokai introduced in Yokai Watch 2, Kaima. Now, unlike the other ones, because the Hakai yokai were introduced in Yokai Watch 2, and so they first make their appearance with the Yokai Watch Zeroshiki, they actually get a proper summoning song rather than the lyricless versions. Lastly, here's what happens if you put a yokai medal from one of the watches into the other one.
It's amazing! It's amazing!
Now that is actually an exception to what most Z medals do in the original Yokai Watch. Normally, they'll actually do this. Give you no sound at all. Because they're not programmed into the original Yokai Watch. Meanwhile, you put in a silver frame medal into the Zeroshiki. Essentially explains that it is incompatible. And here's what happens if you put one in backwards. This here's a comparison with the original one. Funnily enough, the yokai that contributes that sound is actually a Z medal. And that one would be Mitomen. And as one final note, if you want, you can actually tuck away the lever inside of the watch like this, and then pull it back out like so. Overall, the Yokai Watch Zeroshiki is a toy with its ups and downs. The good part is it allows for new medals and new yokai to be introduced. The bad side is that it's not compatible with the older yokai medals from the first game and earlier part of the first season. But I imagine that was just so it didn't have too many sounds to make it have a really high price. Though there are some things I have to say in as far as recommending it. If you plan to mainly collect just Z medals and classic medals, of which there are fewer than the silver frame yokai medals, then I can certainly recommend this, and you can actually get this kind of stuff on a lot of English sites, including Amazon.com. However, if you are interested in collecting a lot more than just a few different types of medals, or just some that are originally meant for the first two kinds of the watch, then I'd suggest kind of holding on and waiting until a later review. So, with us being on the cusp of the release of the Yokai Watch game in North America, I've decided to bring Yokai Watch more into the channel. So you're going to be seeing more of the deluxe toys reviewed, you're going to see more medals, and you'll even see reviews of the model kits. So look forward to that. But as for next time, I'll be reviewing the Ghost Change series, or a Damashi, from Kamen Rider Ghost. So if you enjoyed this review, please leave a like, comment, or share it. You can check me out on Facebook at facebook.com/KRX50. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.